Welcome back to On Air B&B Football with Bryce and Brandon. Brandon and Bryce. Today, we are coming at you with the On Air B&B Football Week 10 game of the week.
Let's go.
But before we get into that, before we tell you who that will be, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with everybody you know, and then please help us reach the goal of this channel where we're going to get to the stadiums, talk to you, the fans, talk to the players, talk to the coaches, have fun doing that stuff with you guys, tailgating. I don't even know what I just said there. I was going randomly.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
But
yeah.
I mean, most of all, bringing you better content while doing it. That's it.
That's it.
Let's get into this game of the week.
Game of the
Bryce.
week.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, it will be, I didn't pick it, you picked it, the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Washington Commanders. Because all the other games suck this week, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue the Lions-Texans, which is probably going to be a lot of...
Yeah, it's a primetime game.
Yeah, a lot of the mainstream media's pick of, what the game of the week would be or what their idea of it is. But
this is a good one, though.
Yeah, I mean...
two lost teams.
Yeah, you got the Steelers at 6-2, the Commanders at 7-2, and obviously, let's go on the Commanders side of it first, because I want to say the Commanders are on, I think, a legendary run, especially for that organization who has, for 30 plus years looked just awful in every aspect, and they seem to finally have their franchise quarterback. They go out and make a move at the trade deadline to get Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, good move.
And even with their star defensive player, Jonathan Allen, even with him being out, you got guys like Johnny Newton coming in and playing really solid. So that defense, what we thought in the beginning of the season that was going to be terrible, has really started to turn a new leaf. Yeah. And they look really good this year. Yeah. So, you got that defense that's looking good.
Well, I think what helps that, I know he's not the same as he was, but a veteran guy like Bobby Wagner in the middle of that defense too. Yes. I know he's not what he was, whatever, but I think that helps. That's a good presence to have, a good leadership to have on that defense.
Especially with a defensive head coach. Yeah. I completely agree. And then that defense going against the Steelers defense, which is easily a top 3 defense in the league right there with the Chiefs and the Bears. Brian Robinson coming back. Terry McLaurin is on his best season right now. 6 touchdowns opposed to...
Got someone to give him the ball.
For all of last year. So, I mean, it's going to be a great game just because of Jaden Daniels and then let alone all the other pieces that are seeming to come together. But, Mr. Steelers fan, what is your highlights of this game? Why is the reason that if the Steelers win, what's the reason for it?
Well, so this starts off a big stretch of tough games for the Steelers. So start off with the Commanders, then you got a bunch of division games. You got all 6 division games coming up to end the season. So Steelers need to come off this bye, which Mike Tomlin is very good at. Steelers have won the last 7 games off a bye. They're 13-4 under Mike Tomlin. So I feel like they have a good chance, coming fresh, have all the guys coming off of injury. You got our center, Zach Frazier, coming off injury. He's going to start. You got a guy like Nick Herbig, who's a great, guy to give Highsmith and Watt relief on the edge. You got, Cordell Patterson coming back. You got, Mike Williams coming over from the Jets. I mean, it's everybody who was injured or, we got guys coming off the trades. Like it's just everybody's coming back this game. So, and then you got Tomlin facing a rookie quarterback where he's 25-6, I think, in his career.
Yeah. I
think it's the best, out of any coach ever against rookie quarterbacks. But, I mean, everything is kind of leaning on the Steelers side this week, just coming off a bye and everything. But I'm not going to lie, if I wasn't a little bit, I'm not taking this game for granted at all against Commanders. They're a good team. I definitely think we can lose this game.
Right, and I think that the Commanders are looking at it the same way. I think it's both sides could look at it as a trap game. It's somebody that you should beat for the Commanders, and it's somebody that you should beat for the Steelers. And I think that either way, this could honestly go either way. If you had to, all right, let me go with this first. If Justin Fields was your starter right now, how would you feel about this game?
I think I'd feel fine. I'd still feel fine with it. Of course, you go into that game with a different game plan that you've seen over the past 2 weeks that Russell Wilson does kind of spread the field out a little bit more.
He opens it up for sure.
Opens it up with the pass game that opens up the run game. Najee Harris is on 3 straight 100-yard games, you know? So that, of course, opens up the offense, which I've loved to see. But also with Justin Fields in there, that, it's a whole different style of offense. You have Justin Fields' escapability on, 3rd downs. You have... I'd feel fine I feel fine with either quarterback uh, going into this game. Honestly,
I think that's a little bit funny. I just think that where I would love to say that I feel fine with Fields, where I would feel fine with it,
mm.
but I would say that I'm more comfortable with
No, yeah, no, yeah,
Russ in this
yeah. I
game.
am. I would feel more comfortable with Russ in this game.
Yeah, but I want to shout out your receivers real quick because I know like the first like 5-6 weeks your second and third receivers did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But it seems like when Russ is in the game, it seems like those second and third receivers
No,
could actually be a second and third
they get
receiver.
involved. You got Calvin Austin, who's can be a deep threat, and then you got Van Jefferson, who can be a possession catch guy. So, and then of course you have Pickens, who catches everything.
Everything,
So,
yeah, especially with
and
Russ.
then you got Mike Williams coming over, another contested catch guy, another deep field guy.
When he's healthy.
When he can stay healthy. But I don't know, but it's gonna be nice to see how this offense opens up, and hopefully that even opens up stuff for Fryermuth over the middle.
Yeah, but I
So,
mean Russ doesn't like to pass the tight ends.
no, not at all.
But I mean, okay, so I'll just go ahead and give you my prediction for this game. I think it's a very close game, hard fought all the way. The Steelers defense keeps it low scoring to an
That's
extent,
what they
and I'm
do.
going to say this scores 24-23 Washington Commanders.
Oh dang, that's even low scoring for you.
I think it's low scoring in the sense of what both of these offenses can do
Yeah,
and what they have done. Where Russ and the Steelers have put up, what is it, like 28 points
they've put up 32
every
a game.
every game that
Yeah.
Russ has been in. So
Mm-hmm.
I think also with the Commander side of things, where they've put up consistently high numbers on
Yeah.
the offense, I think that both of these defense kind of keep this game in check. 24-23 Commanders. I think that when it comes down to the final clutch play of the drive, Jaden Daniels has that it factor, and I think that's where he squeaks it out right here.
Yeah. But the thing is, with those clutch factors, for those quarterbacks at the end of the game, there's a guy chasing them on the other
His name
side
is
that
TJ
has
Watt.
kind of ends games a lot of the time.
I'm
So,
with you.
uh, but you could say this game could kind of be similar to that Bears Washington game, but the thing is with the Bears game, that offense is still trying to find its footing as where the Steelers have kind of found what they want to be as an offense, I feel, over the past 2 weeks. So I think it could be kind of a higher scoring game. I think it could be I think Steelers could drop another 30-point game. I think it could be,
Wow.
I'm saying maybe 31-27 Steelers.
Wow. I mean, I hear what you're saying. And I wouldn't count it out. I just think that it's not going to live completely up to the hype that we think, and that's why I
Yeah.
kind of have it in like low 20s,
Yeah.
scoring game. I would think that that would be a comfortable number.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'd like to see it be a high scoring game.
Yeah, I think it could be though, and it's going to be interesting to see if how the Steelers are going to run the ball, especially with Jonathan Allen not in the middle.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm interested to see
Second
how
half Najee.
second half Najee's coming. He started early this
Yeah,
season.
he's already three
He's already
games into
there.
it.
He's already in.
3 games into it.
Yeah.
But that wraps it up for us today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening on YouTube, Spotify, whatever you're doing. We appreciate it. Please help us reach our goal where we want to be able to talk to you, the fans, the players, and the coaches. We want to have like the interviews, but also we want to come out and tailgate and have fun, do all the good stuff. But most of all, bring you better content while doing it. You can help us reach this goal just by simply clicking the like button or the subscribe button or the share button or all of them. That works too.
Yeah.
But share with everybody you know, whether they
Just
like
close your
football
eyes
or
and click
not,
buttons.
because everybody likes the on air B&B football. Week 10. Game of the week. That's it, guys. Leave in the comments what you thought of this video. Leave in the comments what you want to see for future videos. That's it. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Go Steelers.